Hi friends, this is Oliver Lehmann, President of the Project Business Foundation. I would like to give you a quick overview of a survey we did recently, and we published a report on that jointly with the Project Management Institute, PMI, and we wanted to know what is the impact of the COVID-19 crisis on our business. If you find it interesting, I will show you at the end where you can get this report. Questions that we had were mainly about project business on the side of the contractor. If you make money with projects, customer projects, some say customer facing projects, self-employed, freelancer, or as an employee of a contractor organization, you will find this interesting because this was the focus audience of our survey. First, we asked what is the general business impact on your business, and what you can see here is the first line. 37% said extremely, 43% somewhat negative, so together that's 80%. 80%, 4 out of 5 said yes, we see a negative impact. 1 out of 5 said no, we don't see that, our business goes on as usual, or maybe they even have a positive impact because their projects may help people, may have help hospitals, may have help governments to deal with this crisis. So what we see is a wide spread of results, and by the way, that's what we found during the whole survey. Some people said we don't have problems with that, and others found their business very much damaged, impacted by the coronavirus. If we go down to the third last line, that's also interesting. How much do people fear that they may lose their job? And it was 45% who saw somewhat a risk for their job, or an extreme risk for their job. A bit more than 50% said no, we don't see any risk at that. 55%, a bit more than half, said no, my job is secure. That's actually not very much if you think of job security. The last one is also interesting. Future outlook, 79%. Again, 4 out of 5 said the future outlook is not positive, it's negative. 1 out of 5 said no problem with that, I don't see any difficulties for the future here. Another interesting question we had was, what can we as associations, PMI of course, the Project Management Institute, but for us important, Project Business Foundation, what can we do to help people and to help organizations survive the crisis? One recommendation, the top one, was to have a job portal with a focus on project business. This is something that's not easy to develop. You need resources for that. It will take some time, but it's an interesting thing, and we keep in mind that this is something that we can do to help people in project business management find jobs, help their employers to find people working for them, maybe help customers find contractors, and so on. Very specific platforms here, as far as I know, don't really exist. At least I haven't seen one. Professional development opportunities, that's something we can do much faster. PMI has this anyway. We have some first offerings with our ACE program, with our approved consultant and educator program. We will do definitively more in this field. Another interesting thing is lobbying. All business disciplines that I know have lobby organizations. They go to governments, they tell them what governments need to do, or better, what they often should not do, so that business can thrive and that business can make strong economies. So we should do the same, I think, but we will have to grow for that. We are not large enough for that. Maybe we are not mature enough for that as well. So it will take some time, but it will also take people who stand behind us. It will take organizations that support us here, and with this finally support their own business. Another interesting observation that we had was what people wrote into a free text field, where they could just say how they see the situation in project business management. A lot of them were about working remotely, so that is just a big trend, and I think it's a trend to stay here. Another thing is vulnerability. People said there is a lot of vulnerability here, and maybe the two words that describes best the leitmotif, the basic topic of the responses. One of these two words is uncertainty. People see a lot of uncertainty at the moment, and the other one is nervousness. People are nervous about the present, about the future. Where will this lead us to? And it's hard to do a good project when you are nervous, of course. You may find these results as interesting as we find them, and we have a lot of discussion already what to make out of that and what conclusions to draw out of that. If you're interested in getting access to our report, please go to the website of the Project Business Foundation, projectbusiness.org, and then /blog. And in the blog section, at the moment, it's the first blog entry. There will come future ones, of course, there, but there the first one is the download link for our survey report, and here you can download the report and get your copy. Another way is simply make contact with the Project Business Foundation, or make contact with me and ask me, Oliver, can I have the report? And of course I will send it to you. I hope you find this all as interesting as we found it. We learned a lot out of that, and the good thing is not to just have opinions and estimates and assumptions and so on, but now really have data and make decisions based on data. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you again very soon.